This is Gloria and Katie. Gloria adopted Katie as a baby and no doubt loved her as her very own from the first minute she saw her. She and her husband provided Katie with everything they thought possible to make her happy. So what went wrong?
We adopted Katie and she was beautiful. Since the time Katie's been little, I think she's been searching. Maybe that's an inner feeling that adopted kids have all the time, is searching.
As Katie reached her adolescent years, her mother and father noticed a dramatic change in her attitude and felt her emotional distance.
She just seemed to follow the wrong crowd. We thought that if we moved away from the city into a small town and moved out into the country, you know, we could protect her from the things that you can't protect them from. We could see that she really had no concern about how we felt or how we hurt. And I think that is the thing that hurt us the most, is watching that rebellion form and that heart just hardening. And that was so painful for us.
I only saw them yelling at me and me being like, well, fine then, if you're going to yell at me, then I'm just going to do it more. I didn't care about anything. I was sneaking out most nights to go to parties, started drinking more. I started smoking weed. I figured I could live with the guy that I was going out with. He started hitting me a lot. I found out I was pregnant, and he got more violent, and he hit me, and then I started with a miscarriage. And I wound up living out of my car. I was going through a time where I didn't really believe in anything at all.
We were begging, we were crying out to the Lord, you know, because we knew we just wanted our daughter back. We just wanted her back. I'd go down the road wondering where Katie was, thinking about if was she being fed? Was she okay? And I'd turn on, worship music, and it was just like God comforting me, telling me everything's okay.
God will make a way where there seems to be no way.
God will make a way. When I'd listen to that song, I almost wore out my CD.
He will make a way for me.
Well, how much better could you say it? I mean, they're simple words.
Prayer and song gave Gloria and her husband strength to get through these difficult times.
Katie came home, and God really got a hold of her heart.
I rededicated my life back to God. And it was hard going through every little step, trying to, not that I have to remember every little thing that I've done in order to ask for forgiveness, but I felt that the need to vocalize as much as I possibly could remember. There was no reason for me to be so rude to my mom and dad at that time, and because they really weren't doing anything wrong. I hate to say that it was peer pressure. It wasn't my fault, but I know that it was my fault because I was the one that decided to do it.
With her soft heart that God has really molded and turned soft again, she's going to make a difference in people's lives.
I love you lots.
I love you too.